Tonight at 11, a year-long investigation into the death of a St. Augustine baby has led to the arrest of a woman presumed to be the baby's mother. 34-year-old Sherelle Proctor was booked into the St. Johns County Jail this morning on one count of negligent manslaughter.
The child who died was a 4-month-old girl who, according to investigators, did not receive medical help until it was too late. News4JAX reporter Eric Avene joining us live to explain. Eric, what happened?
I can tell you what happened. The combination of an autopsy report, statements by the suspect, and the child's living condition are all what led to criminal charges. The criminal case against 34-year-old Sherelle Proctor began in September of last year when 911 dispatch received a frantic call from a woman who said she was transporting a cold and unresponsive baby girl to Fire Station 14. Paramedics then took the baby to Flagler Hospital, where an emergency room doctor pronounced the child deceased. The investigation into the child's death revealed she was living in deplorable conditions inside a 3-bedroom home with 2 adults and 7 children. According to this arrest warrant affidavit, one of the 7 children found the baby unresponsive on a couch after 34-year-old Sherelle Proctor left the home. Proctor is believed to be the child's mother. She reportedly told detectives the baby had a really bad respiratory illness several days prior to the baby's death. According to investigators, Proctor said she intended to take the baby to Flagler Hospital, but chose not to because there was a 2-hour wait. She also reportedly told investigators she did not call St. Johns County Fire and Rescue because she did not know they could take the child to the hospital. Further investigation into the child's death revealed the baby had only been seen twice by a physician between July and September, with 4 canceled or no-show appointments. Then the autopsy report revealed the child was dehydrated and had low body weight for the child's age. The child had rhinovirus with chronic pulmonary inflammation and was sleeping in unsafe conditions. Based on those factors and statements by Proctor, a warrant was issued for her arrest.
Parents should expect to see their pediatrician a lot more often.
Dr. Jessica Obabatunde is a Wolfson Children's Hospital physician. She says multiple visits to a pediatrician's office are expected between the time a child is born and the time the child turns 1.
And all of that is just to make sure that baby's developing appropriately, that baby's doing well. You know, most babies, thankfully, are healthy. That's why I love pediatrics. But if there is something, we want to catch it early and provide the necessary care in good time.
Dr. Obabatunde advises parents to immediately take their newborn to the emergency room if the child has a fever.
Don't give Tylenol, don't give anything to bring the fever down. We consider that an emergency.
A baby that is not eating or has not had a wet diaper in more than 12 hours is a concern that warrants a trip to the ER. What about breathing issues?
Yes, that's especially in cold and flu season that we're in now. If baby's looking like they're having a hard time breathing or is having such a hard time that they are not able to feed any of those things, I would say go ahead and go straight to the ER.
Authorities say Proctor did none of these things, and they believe it led to the baby's death. Now, if you are a parent who is financially struggling with a sick child and you're worried about the cost of taking that child to the emergency room or to a doctor, we want to let you know that there is help. The website on your screen can link you to the Wolfson Children's Hospital Child Advocacy Program called Family Links. Family Links is a support program that addresses health-related social conditions that impact the quality of a child's wellness. You can also call the Family Links number on your screen. One other note, we have posted that website, the link to that website as well as that number on our website, news4jax.com. Reporting live, Eric Avene, Channel 4, the local station.
Eric, thanks.